Hello people, I'm just going to do a quick unboxing video. Well, a few products. I've got a few things in for my guitar project here, and I want to do just quickly showing you what I've got, see what people make of them, different products I've got here, a few things related to this guitar build. I'm sorry, Matt, I should have done, I need to edit some more of these videos. I've got a lot further on with the guitar build. People are saying we want to see the new video, it's really nice, you know, but I've been fucking busy in my real life. And I haven't had a lot of time to do editing and stuff. There's been loads of shit going on at work, loads of shit going on with my band, loads of shit going on in my personal life. I know it sounds stupid, it's shitty excuses, I know, but I will find some time to get my shit together. Just to do it though, I'll tell you what, I'm going to cheat here. I'm going to give you a quick preview. I'll show you where the build's up to, because at least you're getting something out of that, and when you can see the process later. I'll show you where it is though. It's getting alright. I'm at the point where I need to put pickups in. But see that shit? Oh, it's not from a very good distance, to be honest. Is that better? There you go. You get a bit of a view of it there. It's got a couple little scratches in it. It needs some sanding doing. It's got a neck pocket. That's been routed out nicely. And I've done a little bit of a bevel around the sides, but that needs a bit of work. I think you could do with a slightly bigger bevel, to be honest. But yeah, so there you go. That's just a little preview of where we're at with the build. Just so you know, I ain't bullshitting you, and I have actually done something since. Other than that, we've got a few things here. The next part is going to be routing the pickup cavities, and I decided I wanted direct mount. So I've got this humbucker template that I've cloned from another one, and you know, that's like alright. But I wanted direct mount. I decided it's just going to look classier. So this is the first thing I got. This is from my friend Jamie at Helix Guitars. He has does a load of templates for shit. So this is a 4 pickup template that I actually got for pretty cheap off him. I won't say how cheap, because it was a bit of a B stock. You can see that line where it's actually gone and where I've drawn the center line is slightly off, and he said, well, you know, you can have it for that. But he also does these on eBay, the ones that haven't gone wrong. So he sells these online on eBay. I actually sell these on eBay too, my little templates, and I might actually do some of these clones, 'cause I've made these ones, but it depends whether he's going to go, fuck you, don't be selling templates too. It'll be my competition. But yeah, it's got a 6-string direct mount, and it's got a Seymour Duncan 7, a DiMarzio 7, and a bare knuckle 7. They're all slightly different tabs on the edges and slightly different designs, so it covers all of those, but that's the generic 6-string one. So hopefully, I've cloned that myself, see, to make a master template from, that I can just make these. I've put some extra measurements on. It seems to be a little tiny, 1/2 a mil wider that way than it was originally. Probably put some more measurements on it actually later. But yeah, so that's going to be used to mount some pickups, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Firstly though, I also got some of the hardware. So I decided I wanted black nickel hardware, and it turns out that's really hard to get. Like, a lot of Schecters have it, and a lot of Far East guitars. This is a Fender black nickel bridge, and I just like the colour. I like that kind of dark metallic look to it. And yeah, this is from, I think it's from a Fender, it's from a Southeast Asian Fender. I think maybe a South Korean ones, some kind of custom HH tele model. But yeah, it wasn't that expensive, but then it turned out more expensive because of fucking US import costs and all that shit. So I ended up paying like probably about £30 odd for it once I got all the extras. It's got some screws with it too, and the interesting thing is I think the screws are kind of a black nickel effect as well, so they're matching screws. It's quite nice. It's a nice looking bridge. It's solid, but it's the colour mainly. I just love the colour, and it looks, like I say, it was nice to find an official Fender one for relatively cheap. Locking tuners though were another matter. I actually had to import these as well. These are from China, from a Chinese seller, but they're actually, when I looked at them when they arrived, here's the beauty of it, Jin Ho. So these are actually identical to the Vanson locking tuners that I use anyway. There's a 19:1 tuning ratio, and you know what, actually for the money, I've got some Chinese tuners. They're locked in a box over there actually, but these are actually very well engineered for the money. They're very smooth, and they seem very well designed, but they look almost identical to the shitty tuners you get from China. But when you put them right up to the camera, and I wish I had one here now to show you, you can see subtle differences. And you can see that, I believe these are made in South Korea, I think I was told, Jin Ho Tuners. They're not actually Chinese, which might explain a lot. And yeah, I find them really good. I've got these on a load of guitars, but these are the black nickel versions They're just a slightly darker sort of tone of nickel. I just love the look of them. And like I say, got a set of 6 of those in line. These are right-handed ones, but I've got a reverse headstock neck. I'm going for a reverse headstock, actually. So, just makes it easier by tuners, to be honest. I am going to have to... These are 10mm pole pieces, by the way, so I am going to have to widen the neck holes a bit. So I'll probably do a video on that for fitting these in the near future. Got these extra bits as well. So yeah, these also have the same effect on even the washers and everything. I got this. It's just a basic back plate. There's literally no reason to do anything. The screws look sucky. Actually, these are some real Fender screws here, or real Fender spec screws, and they're slightly different to them. So I might get another 2 of those and put proper screws on it. See how that goes. Okay, so the main event is the IronGear. I'm going to unbox these properly. These ones have come out of a Jiffy bag. This came out of a Jiffy box. However I open it. Sure, I had it open already. Okay, so these are IronGear pickups, and these are another one. Like surprisingly good quality. Oh, dropped some in there. Ah, plectrum. You should get an IronGear plectrum there. God, it's quite a rigid plectrum, actually. I actually use quite thin plectrums these days. So that's one. I've got you can probably see there, the steam hammer. And I wanted a set of these, actually, but they didn't have any bridge ones in black. So it's just the order form and the rest of the box. So what I got is a set. Metal Machine is their, like, super fucking heavy metal one. And the steam hammer's still a metal one, but it's not quite as... That's the neck one. So you can see the difference there. 21 kilo ohm on the neck, hot as a motherfucker. And you have got the 15 on the bridge. So that's the steam hammer, that's the Metal Machine. I'm going to be doing a good demo of these once they're actually built into the guitar. And yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if you can see those specs there. Maybe you want to pause it, read them. But yeah, there's recommended components as well there. We'll take these out anyway, we'll have a look at them. So this one excels at high gain rock sounds. And this one is specifically designed for metal. So we'll see. Anyway, bridge, neck, sexy as fuck. Let's open them. Maybe. Haha. So you've got a little tab on the side here. Now here's the thing. I was actually going to get the headset of EMGs, because they're the only ones I could find that matched all that black nickel hardware that looked like the kind of pickups I'd like. They're like actives with a more of a passive tendency to them. And they look really nice, even though I'm not massively into Metallica. I was like, shit man, I'll have those. Come on, open up. Ah, you twat. So yeah, these come in these nice little boxes here. And so what I ended up going instead for these direct mounts were... Got your pickup bins and max stuck to it. And there you go. These are the... Oh, come out this way better. So yeah, cool thing is this all... as I believe these are all properly wax potted. They're only about £30 each. They're really cheap to buy in the UK. I don't know what they're like in America, but you can feel that kind of like waxy substance on them. So they've done it subtly. They haven't got it like caked in wax, but they do wax pot the pickups properly. It's normally a good sign if there's not loads of it everywhere. It normally means they've done it well, and it's got its own little IronGear Metal Machine. Let's take this off, have a look. I love doing this. There we go. So, as you can see, I've gone for black pole pieces, and the reason is that I couldn't really find or justify the cost of any of the EMGs, which are the only ones that kind of match this colour, and I thought, do I really want to do it just for the colour? But I'll go with the IronGears. So I could have gone with nickel, but there you go. This will sort of sit in that. It's actually got quite a lot of space. I wanted to check that. I might actually bring it in a little. I don't know whether to do that or just make it generic. But that's one. So that is the Metal Machine. You get a other thing in the box. Let's have a look. Some extra notes on it there. Oh, it tells you the wiring diagrams on these. That's good as well. So it gives you all the wiring. Gives you a wiring diagram potentially. And here's the steam hammer. The steam hammer's pretty much the same. I think the Metal Machine is like a beefed up version of the steam hammer. It's designed with a lot higher output. Let's get this one out. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much identical in the way it looks. Let's rip it all apart. And again, it's exactly the same. But yeah, you've got that nice... I do like that little logo, and even though no one will ever see it because it'll be inside of your guitar. But yeah, so hopefully we're going to... I might have to modify this slightly so it's a little bit tighter. But it does fit in there, so that's nice. Maybe I'll just leave it a bit wider so I can swap out the pickups for ones with covers on at a later date. We'll see how it looks. And there you go. Metal Machine, Steam Hammer, yeah! And that is that. I'll be back soon with a proper video with some that I haven't just done on my phone. And we'll see you soon.